Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Hentges with Beyond the Chart. And in this China update video, I'm going to take a look at the Shanghai Composite and the Shenzhen Composite and see what they're up to. So stay tuned. All right, let's take a look here at the Shanghai Composite. You can see that yesterday they had a big drop, and it basically, I don't even know there's any news about it. There was nothing, and this was down about 2.2%. Actually, this was today. So today is Wednesday, April 20th. So this would have been China's Wednesday when this happened. And so down 2.2%, down 70 points. It was the biggest drop in about 7.5 weeks since the last time they had one this big was on February 29th. And that was at the tail end of that pretty steep little 3-day move that they had back then. Now, and it's interesting that I don't even know that there's been any news about this. And if this was on the Dow Industrials, the Dow would be down over 400 points, and I guarantee you there would be news about it. So what I'm looking at and seeing here is this looks like a little rising wedge. And if that is what it is, and that's what it looks like to me, then this should rapidly fall down to the beginning down here. And there was some pretty strong support that came in at these lows, almost identical, 2038.96 and the low here, 2038.30. So let's call it 2638 is what I meant to say, 2638. So let's call 2638 the key support line in here if this continues to fall. Now, it's interesting that we had a similar type thing. Notice how the 21 is above the 55-day moving average in here. The blue-gray is the 21, the red is the 55. Same thing happened back here. In the counter trend move, it carried up in here. And then we got this break, just like we kind of got this break here, big break here. But then it stalled out for several weeks before it continued the break and came on down. So that's always a possibility, although the difference that I see between here and here is that this just looked more like a counter trend pullback. It wasn't a specific look to a pattern that I see, like I see this wedge here. So that's the main difference. Take a look at the Shanghai or the Shenzhen Composite. Now this is, again, if those of you who don't know, the Shenzhen is more closely akin to the NASDAQ, as it has, I think, a little more high-tech stocks and that type of thing in it. So that's the look and feel here. Now, I don't see the same. You could kind of make a little wedge. It's just not quite as clear to me. And you can see that the Shenzhen was down 86.6 points today. And again, this was the biggest break since February 29th. So the thing to be watching here is, are we getting a break that's the start of something coming back down to retest in here, or does something develop further out, and solidify and consolidate after this little one-day break? I mean, that's always the possibility. I mean, it's had these kind of one-day breaks in the past, when it's up, moves here and here. But right now we've had a little bit of an ABC counter trendish type move in here. So I'm going to go with the view that I'm looking at the Shanghai, the way the Shanghai looks, in that watching for it to come on down and see if it'll test these lows down here. So that's it on the Shenzhen and the Shanghai. Let me go back to the Shanghai. So China had a break today. We'll watch to see whether we get some continuation and a retest of the lows. Hope you found that helpful. If you're watching this anywhere besides my website, head on over to the website, check out the posts and other things for you. Everyone have a great day. Talk to you on the next video.